Everybody draw some cards.
All right.
Woohoo!
And good luck.
Gosh, thanks.
No reds. Also, well, let me wait and see what you bet.
Skill plus 10. Opponent fails. Gate. That's Dreamlands only. So get rid of
Now, Russ, have you been in the new zone yet?
The Sleep Stack Zone? No, I have not. So I got
Come on.
cards.
Yes, you do. I'm looking for those right now.
All right. Did anybody get any red cards?
No.
All right. Checking willpower.
I'm gonna play training time.
Russ, you pick up 2 of pentagrams, 2 of swords.
Okay.
You guys are all sitting in a it looks like some sort of bar. There's drinks on the table. You're not in the Tower of Babel, but you are in Vegas. You can tell because there's a midget wandering around in sequin. Only in Vegas does this normally happen to you. And he's a slee stack, so that really cues it off. Plus, slee stack midget, what's not to fucking love, right?
So we're already here. All right.
Oh yeah, you can go wherever you want, but
Yeah.
Vegas, baby. Woo, viva
All right. Well,
Vegas.
before we do anything, so in a bar, if I cast a spell, that'll be suspicious.
It looks like it's a pretty noisy place, and you guys have got like a little table out on the side, kind of in a little bit of a private area in case you're wanting to chat. There's drinks and some food on the table, and the restrooms aren't far away in case.
Would I raise suspicion if I started to cast a spell?
It just sounds like some asshole talking on his phone, and
cool.
you're doing an interpretive dance. That's what it. So if you think that's suspicious, in a
noisy bar with drinks, probably not.
Yeah, well, you might get kicked out. I don't know.
And
I mean, I think doing an interpretive dance while talking on a fucking cell phone really loud is a great way to test what you can get away with in these casinos.
Well, okay, I'm gonna turn to the other two and I'm gonna say, all right. Well, before we do anything, I want to find out what the tech and magic is like in this place. Alex, I might need a bit of juice if this doesn't go well.
Cool.
But let's find out.
Party Paladin is standing by.
Mana battery.
So I'm gonna cast full rules, willpower time 5.
Which are you casting? Oh, full rules.
Full rules.
Oh my God, you finally made it.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Right. The full rules gives you. Could you read me? There you go. Someone jammed it in.
Anyway.
Okay. In addition to this is the full rules for the zone. Plus, only NPCs, i.e., background folk, can learn Cthulhu magic from books and stuff. Or cast.
What about tech?
Tech is, where is my tech? Scroll down. Okay. There's the full rules for tech.
So, only things that fly is ×3, but everything else works. Just fine.
No, anything that's too advanced for here also.
×2.
Post 1980s.
Okay.
Is ×3.
Okay.
I had to read down my more notes because
Okay. So yeah, explosives a bit harder to do now, but doable.
I don't know. During the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, the IRA was showing just how much you could do with some plastic. That's like,
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll blog that to the other two.
Cool.
And all right, fellas, what's the plan? What do we want to do first?
The waitress comes over, checks your drinks, asks if you want anything else. She's going off shift.
Oh, leave us alone. Go away.
She looks at you like, and goes away. Freddie, making friends and influencing people.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Also.
4 points.
Mhm.
Oh, is that not working? Not working again. God damn it. Spell's not working again.
Okay, I just cast one.
Well, I've tried twice to.
All right, hold on. Logan, you know what to do, right?
I need to jostle the thing with the
Just
branch.
open a new tab and do it there.
Yep.
Matt, just roll a D100 while you wait. It'll be quicker.
Let's see. Settings. API scripts.
Take 4 magic points back.
Oh.
Start API Sandbox. There we go.
I appreciate it.
Logan has jostled the tree. Matt, could you see if it just give a roll, just see if it works again?
Will do. There you go. It's working this time.
Rocking.
All right.
I have my tree jostling button ready now because Freddie makes me do it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are being left alone at the table for conversation and happy fun time.
Yay. Right, so we need to get some information.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we need to go and get any surveillance equipment, gear, anything before we do that?
Yeah, it probably would be handy.
Alright, so what cameras, microphones, anything, or?
I suppose anything that would be appropriate for this time frame.
1980s cameras and stuff, not
Pretty
great.
big.
Pretty big.
Yes, it could be mistaken for a machine gun or something.
And a listening device with a big boom mic.
Right.
It's like, can you say that again?
No.
Can
They
you say
flip
that?
on mics.
Can you say
They
that?
flip on mics.
Can you
Not
just
like,
Okay.
and the bad guy's like, I was.
please just speak into this pumpkin. What? The floating pumpkin. Speak into it.
Well, I could pop over to Cyberpunk and grab some stuff, but it would need to be quite discreet so that, the agents don't arrive.
True.
Right. And then it's Will times 3 to make it work.
Yeah.
Which also, the tech stuff isn't going to work that long before you do another will times 3.
Yeah.
And so anytime you get below will times 5, if you're not like Alex Kinley willpower or whatever, anything that's electronic suddenly becomes pretty unreliable.
Well, I think Alex and I are pretty willful, so.
Oh, wow. Then all you got to do is move the paradigm up a couple of steps and you're great.
And get Alex to use electrical devices.
No, I think I have almost the same will as you.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all on you because I won't touch the demon boxes.
Yeah, no, I don't expect you to. That's totally fine. All right, well, if you want to do that, otherwise we might need to rent a van here and do the surveillance from inside the van.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And maybe one of you wear earpiece or something.
Well, keep in mind, Las Vegas streets are they don't have a lot of like street side parking and stuff. Matt knows this; he's been to fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
so finding a place to park up your van is usually in a paid-for parking lot in underground or one of those high-rise garage things, and that definitely fucks with signal because it's all concrete.
Do they have a loading dock?
Probably, but hanging out near or in the loading dock of a place like this or any casino will get your ass booted quick.
Yeah.
Because they got busy shit going on there. 24/7, they're open to take your money. It's the stupid people tax is what I think of it as.
Gods of America.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't know where he stays, right?
No.
Apartment. We just
You've done almost zero reconnaissance due to
yeah.
So
I think that would
definitely
probably
do some reconnaissance any way you want. It's just you got to think of the 1980s, the strip. It's not nearly as hardcore as it is these days as far as cameras and electronics and stuff. Like the cameras that they've got here are like the black ball things.
Yeah.
In the casino you're at, which you can't tell which direction the camera is pointing, or if there's a camera, or if it's active. Sometimes they'll just put up empty black balls because when people go, there's a camera there, it's gonna see me. And then they don't do horrible shit sometimes. But they do serve free alcohol as long as you gamble here. Hence.
All right, so I think probably one of the things we need to do first is find out what apartment he's in and get like some blueprints of the casino or schematics.
There's city hall blueprints and then there's security blueprints.
It'd
be easier to get city hall blueprints.
Yeah.
How would we go about doing that?
I think you just go to city hall and ask for them.
You can do that? I don't know. I've never done that before. Do they just hand out blueprints?
No, that's what they do in movies. I've never done that before either. But
give me a law roll.
Okay.
All of us, or just well?
Sure. Well, he brought it up so that everybody could hear it, so everybody can do a law roll, which is.
Oh boy, I learned. How fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm actually disabled.
Fail.
Law.
The guy who's combining all the.
I know the law.
The guy who's combining all the leftover drinks into one mega drink knows the law. Right. The Freedom of Information Act on Earth was back in the late 60s that it got passed. Here in Sleestackville, you're not sure if it follows that or not. I mean, you are in Vegas, which is a good sign, but do they have Freedom of Information Act? You're not sure. It might be something to check out.
Yeah, we can go check it out, say we're contractors or something. And no, we shouldn't say we're contractors because then they'll check. We should just ask what it takes to get the blueprints.
Yeah. Also, Alex and I are the only two who have detective licenses. So you're a little bit less protected than we are.
That's right. Okay. All right. So I'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah.
Something else that may or may not help that I will just give you in case you want. Oh, God damn it. Hold on a second. I have to move shit around. Would a map of General Vegas be of any assistance?
Sure.
Great.
Of course it would.
Logan, quick question.
I don't know.
For the time we spent in the casino already, how minority are we as humans? Are we like?
There's other human-like things, like they have literally 4 eyes or 3 eyes or extra limbs or less limbs, but it's maybe 1 out of 15 people.
Well, that's not too bad.
Maybe 1 out of 20. Yeah, it's not horrible, but it's not great.
And any of those employees I mean, are the people working at the casino all sleeve stacks, or
Yes.
are there also?
Yes.
Right. That's going to make things a lot fucking more difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Here's the Vegas map that hopefully I didn't leave GM only information on. It's in the lower right part. Also, if you need to see the map of the casino that you've got, or the part of the Tower of Babel that you've actually been in, let me know.
What am I looking at? Is this a street map? What is it?
Yeah, I'm going to take a screenie of it.
Yeah, go ahead. That's a really good idea, actually. Okay.
It's map. Giving me a headache.
Yes. That's
Doesn't
why I
even
want.
have names. Does it have north?
I have no idea, dude.
That's the question.
Well, normally.
No, it's got the airport. Wow, that's a.
It's a shitty hand-drawn map. It's I would use it more for approximate, where you're
Yeah.
that rather than gospel.
Circus.
Oh yeah, they got all kind of weird shit in Vegas, dude. I still remember when Matt came out of Vegas clutching a fucking plastic Eiffel Tower that he would not let go.
Yeah.
He loved that Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, because it had alcohol in it.
It had a lot of alcohol in it. I don't even know how many liters of alcohol it had, but he bought it and they let him walk around in the streets drinking it, and he loved it.
Got so drunk.
That was his main story he brought back from Vegas. Everything else was secondary to wandering around drunk with his Eiffel Tower.
It was literally Eiffel Tower about that big, and it was full of margarita mix.
Okay,
So,
guys. Oh, good. Sure.
Yeah, $20. That was it.
That link I just put up. That's a link to the map. You can save it on your computer.
Cool. I'll go back
That
to
way he doesn't have to leave it up the screen.
Well, I'm going to go back to the other stuff that you guys have, which if down at the bottom of this one is the ground floor of the Tower of Babel and the parts that you've actually seen on the 29th floor, which is not much. That way you've got, now with Russ's clever linking, you now have all of the maps so far.
Yes.
Do we want portables of that one? I can do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Probably. Why not?
Sure.
Why
Might as
not?
well.
Yeah, if you don't end up using it, you could always post it on the boards and go, would somebody please kill this prick?
The
The link isn't working for some reason. But
link isn't working.
yeah, the map isn't loading.
Is it maybe because it's been turned off or
Let me
the
try
page
it.
has been changed?
It says it wants to open that new web page.
It's working on my browser.
Yeah, it's opening IMGBB, whatever the fuck that is. It's taking a while to open though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map isn't actually loading.
I've got it on mine. I don't know what's going on.
Are you on Chrome or?
Am I on?
Yeah, it didn't load on mine either. It just gives a little thumbnail that's nothing in it, blue with a cloud and shit.
Oh,
Maybe if clicking it just makes it move.
Well, this service is supposed to work, but apparently it doesn't.
Yeah, we can always go back to it if we need it.
Yeah, I'm happy to flip back and forth.
Yeah. Of course you will. You'll
Yes.
do it and you'll like it.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's just use snag.gy. It's more reliable.
Get one part.
Snag.gy.
GY.
Snag.gy.
Yeah. Just copy paste the screenshot.
Right.
Holy shit, they caused Russ to die and rolled. Oh, he's back. Resurrected.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys just let me know what you want to do because I know what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just take the screenshots of the maps and stuff.
Okay. Let's try that link.
Yeah, that works.
Good.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, that worked really well, actually.
Let me grab the Tower of Babel again.
You might want to, like, you don't need to take a full screenshot.
I actually lived close to this fucking
Do you
place.
know how to do the snipping?
Yes, I
Snipping
do.
tool?
Yes, I do. I can do a
Yeah,
screen
just use that. Yeah, just use that and paste it. That way, you don't capture the whole screen.
I was living just west of the University of Nevada.
What number is that?
It's the big blob that is labeled University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Okay.
That is the main floor map.
It was okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, living there. Nothing fancy. But I didn't freeze my ass off during the winter.
That is the 27th floor map.
Good man, that man.
All right, cool.
Okay, are you guys done with the, well, I don't know if you're wanting to see other shit.
Also, other question, Logan.
Mhm.
The chochos you mentioned, are they chochos or are they slee stack chochos?
Slee stack chochos.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They have like the horn in the middle of their head and straight black hair and a bowl cut. It's adorable. They're a lot shorter than regular slee stack, though. They average out at around 5 foot. I'm not sure what that is in meters.
Logan,
Meter and a half.
would I have heard of the Babel Tower on Earth?
Give me a history roll. Actually, I'll flip back to the card thing since Russ has wisely done that, and now Russ has got too many cards. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
No. I want to turn to the other two. Do either of you know if the Babel Tower exists on Earth?
Well, as in real life now?
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm asking you in game.
Oh, no. We can Google it.
History? Hold on.
Yeah, well, history
I think I'm
is
pretty
what I'm
good.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're role playing. Got it.
Yes.
Oops.
You know,
Forgot we were playing that. History.
Oh.
Got it? Succeed?
No. Yes.
Matt made it.
Well, the only Tower of Babel that Alex has ever heard of is the biblical one that they use as an explanation of why everybody speaks a different language, which is a really dumb story, but people, are into it. Now, The Rock, he has heard of the Tower of Babel. It's apparently this stack of different beer glasses and stuff that, are different alcohols, and you make in this huge stack. And Alex is wishing he knew about that one. Rock goes on and on about the different kinds of beer and stuff. And apparently what happens is you're supposed to fucking either skydive into it to try to drink as much as you can with the exploding glass around you and not die, or the whole thing is bolted down and then tips up and you just get doused in the alcohol. Either way, you think Alex Kinley may have come. You're not sure.
All right, so yeah.
You got to switch around your screens or something, Matt, so you're staring at the camera more than you're kind of.
Well, this is my. I'm trying to catch up on all the chat that Russ and Alex had yesterday, and that's the screen I've got for my research screen. So,
Oh,
unless
yeah,
you
just
tell
read
me-
the pin. Just read the pin chats. We went quite far on that one.
Yeah, it went quite. It was like 70 posts. It's like,
Jesus.
god damn.
Yeah, just read the
Yeah.
pinned ones. It doesn't read the rest.
Eventually, we figured out that we were in the group chat, but
Gotcha. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough now that we really needed the fact that if it was all if it was other creatures as part of their employment, we could have. But the trouble is, we're never gonna be able to pass a sleeve stack, so this is gonna suddenly become a lot tougher.
I
yeah.
mean, Logan, was everyone in the show a sleep stack? Every single person?
Oh no, they were sleeve stack chochos, and the not everybody who was like the what's it called? There was like one or two people who were dressing up as other people, like Elvises and shit, that were not sleeve stack, but they were definitely not human either.
Hmm. And what about during the main performance with Todd?
No, it was pretty much sleeve stack chochos at that point.
Okay.
Right.
And they were using hurl bats. Does Russ know what a hurl bat is?
No, he does not.
It is a weird fucking thing. Let me pull up a picture for you here. There you go. If you scroll over to the extreme right where the arrow is,
Right. Got it. That kind of sort of halberd looking thing.
Yeah, it's actually about this long, and it can stick in whether it hits with the bottom point, top point, back point, front. It the range isn't great on them, but you can throw it a good fucking 10 meters and shit if you're fairly strong and stuff. Looks like a fairly nasty weapon, and all of these weird chocho sleeve stacks seem to be expert enough in them that they're doing tricks and shit. And as long as I don't have to roll for them, nobody's dying. As soon as I start rolling, there'll be massive casualties and shit among
As
them.
they lob their own heads off.
Yes.
All right. Well, shall we try and get some more blueprints of the hotel?
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Just start somewhere.
Over, and the ladies.
Oh, is the car still there?
Whose car?
The company vehicle.
Oh fuck!
Leave it.
Well, the one that's in like basically a fucking a squared pile of trash.
I mean, look, it's
fucked that
drivable.
Long ago.
Damn.
I'm sure that the agency will be taking that out of your pay, Freddie, because you're the one who signed for it and stuff. So,
Right, so we need a bus then or something.
well, actually, get a taxi over there if you want.
Sure.
10 sleeve stack dollars later, somebody mark it off. You guys arrive there, and the lady tells you that it would be completely impossible to get the plans for the building without a 25 sleeve stack dollar fee for making a copy of it. She doesn't ask why. She doesn't want any ID.
I slapped the money on the table.
Record. Okay, so you give her.
I like this lady.
Here's what as far as the interesting stuff, the only interesting thing that you can really pull on it is the rest of the 29th floor, which you did not have before.
Well, what about the rest of the all the other floors?
They're not all that interesting, but yeah, you've got the plans if you need them. It's pretty much just rooms and offices and shit, and the rest of them, mostly rooms that people stay in. I mean, it's a huge hotel.
Yeah.
Are you guys on the right page? You are. Okay, cool. So, of course, they don't label what the rooms actually are. They don't have that. Those are just the blueprints.
Yeah.
And there is that.
Don't you have a key there?
Oh, I do, but they don't.
No, can you not? Now we see the rest of it. Can you not show us the rest of the key, or do we not get that?
You don't get that there because
The blueprint?
The blueprints don't say, and this will be a conference room, and this will be a torture pit. They don't have that shit. They just
goddamn torture pits.
Well, I mean, that was the bathrooms are at least. Those are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
The things at the top and the right look like apartment. There's like a bathroom in the
You guys
corner.
want to take this back to your lair to study it, or study it here with the lady watching?
We have a layer.
Yeah.
Well, meaning the same casino that you spawned at and Alex Kinley started drinking at, claiming he was gambling.
I was.
We might not want to do it in the casino.
Well, no, I meant the one you started in, which is
yeah,
level.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you have a better lair.
Yeah, but not here. So.
Do you have a choice as to where you'd like to go?
Not one that would involve a long way back to the casino. So. Back to the bar.
Right. 10 sleeve stack dollars later.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Nobody else even looks up when you say, yeah, I'll pay for it. They just keep studying the plans. And at this point, you realize that you're not only Mr. Moneybags, but you are poor and getting poorer. These facts all...
I mean, I'll run out eventually. Then it'll be there for me.
Then they will look at you and expect you to get more. It'll be like watching baby birds and you're the mama.
Right.
Just smiling because he knows it's true. Alex doesn't even know what money is. He doesn't care.
You know, it's funny. I got rid of that insanity, and yet money still seems to leave me very quickly. I got $200, and then I fumbled something, and it went. Like, all of it went. I was like, fumbled a spell, all my money went. It's like, wizard did it.
Wizard did it. That's a good explanation. I like it.
Wizard stole my money.
Mm-hmm. Do either of you think we might be able to, like, maybe if we say we have a package for Mr. Christopher, if someone would, like, give us his room number so we can deliver it?
It's a great idea. Unfortunately, I think it's one of those swanky places where they'd be like, no, let me do it, because then I might get a tip off of it. You know, it's going to be some concierge or something will take it to him. Or
Alex, give me a seduction roll to get the sleeve stack waitress to provide you free drinks, even though you're not gambling. And if you make it, give me an alcohol tolerance roll to show her you love her.
Oh yeah, I'll show her I love her later on after she gets to work.
Alex Kinley will probably be the first person to fuck asleep.
Negative 60.
He just walks in. He gives the waitress a look that would cause a nun's panties to get wet at 50 paces, and drinks are brought to him.
Nice. Right, where's alcohol tolerance? Drugged.
I'm pretty sure you got that skill.
I've suddenly completely lost video quality on Hangouts, so I'm going to refresh it. I'll drop in and drop out. Be right back.
No,
Negative 30.
Gotta get the thing for him. Yeah.
110.
You don't need to notice the alcohol.
Oh, that's not fun.
Quality is still crap. Oh well.
Is anybody downloading masses of porn?
Yeah.
Logan, are you uploading episodes?
Nope. I made sure not to be doing anything.
Oh, it's just you. It's just Logan and Matt. They just have crap internet in England, probably.
Yeah.
England.
I got very good internet.
Oh, you're outside London, right? That's England.
Yeah, but I've got good internet.
Well, except for the upload. The upload speed is not a happy place here.
Yeah, because that's what it's like in England, but download is amazing.
Alex go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry.
Alex is coming through clear as a bell, so.
He's also in England.
Yeah, well, he's in the UK, but he's wired up, apparently.
I'm wired and on fiber optic.
So am I.
Oh.
I'm not.
wired.
I got no wires, sadly.
Wow, you should say something to those people about your fiber optic link. I'm on a cable mode. Am I coming in clear? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so how do we find his room number? Any ideas? Do we stick a tracker on him or what?
Just this huge fucking thing stuck to him. It says micro tracker and it's got all these lights and it's like, what is it?
What I could do again, I'll need some juice, Alex. But I have the ability to look through various cameras
Yeah, you do.
in the casino.
yep.
So we might be able to see what room he's in.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd break that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think of is send him a candygram or something where someone's in a costume and has to go to his room.
Wait, we hire a stripper to
Yeah.
go to his room. Yeah.
No. That's way too what's going on here? I'm alerted to something weird going on. This
I mean,
doesn't
is it
normally
weird? I
happen.
mean, he's a rich and famous star. He probably has strippers all the time.
We don't know. We don't know what his vices are, do we?
Yeah,
No, we don't. However, we can have it sent by his manager, and he might just roll his eyes if he's not into that.
All right. Well, do you want me to try and look through the cameras, see what I find?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
start with that.
All right. Let me just check this out.
It just shows his head explode as he's sitting at the table, and he falls over and brains leak out. I can totally see that. Oh, that would make me happy. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen.
Okay. So I'm assuming we want to check the 29th floor, like the rooms there, or something else. What do you think?
Start with the camera that's in the security room. Look at the monitors.
Oh,
See if you can figure out which camera.
What time of day is it, Logan?
Right now, well, you've been outside recently. Say mid-morning.
Right. So you probably won't be. It's not going to be at breakfast. Might be probably in between breakfast and lunch. So he could be anywhere. Well, so it's probably not going to be in the restaurants. It's probably not going to be, practicing, or he might be practicing for the show, or he could be in his room. So.
Right, but there'll probably be Cho-Cho guards outside his room, right?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just trying to kind of come up with an idea of where to look through what cameras, kind of trying to think about where he would be.
Right.
Roughly at this time. I mean, if it was lunchtime or breakfast or dinner, I'd say look at the, look at the. He'd probably be in the hotel restaurant like he was last time, but.
Well, we can always wait until an appropriate time.
But
which
I think
are you
actually,
looking at, Alex or Freddie?
Live wire.
Got it.
Having a look at
having
a look at the 29th floor might be a good start anyway, whether he's going to be there or not, because then we might get a bit more information about kind of what's happening up there and what's going on and what's the layout.
Right.
All right. So just what the hallways or the rooms specifically?
So you have to pick a particular device.
Well, it's okay. So the way I've never used the spell, so.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
But basically, you approximate a location and the device type, and then Logan says, "This is what you get." So
right.
I'll say,
yeah,
29th floor, room
cameras.
8 or whatever. Yeah.
And
then I'll pick like TV or hallway.
Gotcha.
I'll pick hallway camera. or something.
Okay. Cool.
Do you know which hallway camera you would like?
I would
Or
probably
just
just say
any?
it. Just say it. You pick one. And yeah. So which do we want? Hallway or a room?
Hmm.
I can do this several times, provided
Yeah.
you juice me up.
Or
But,
start. Yeah. Start with the hall then.
Okay.
Let's see people coming and going.
All right. So this will be improved live wire. So I'll have sound and audio and video, assuming there is sound to be had.
So going for one of the hallway cameras. I spot
Yes.
1, 2, 3 hallway cameras.
Oh, I made it first.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Roll me a D3 to see which camera we end up getting. You watch Freddy go, he's got his fingers in the electrical outlet and he's going,
Yeah.
Nice.
After doing a loud interpretive dance, he sticks his fingers in the plug, goes, and you
Whoa,
guys are looking at him like, and Alex is thinking, I knew electricity was bad, and this is proof.
I
So-
look at the waitress and I go, stag do. Yeah.
She smiles a bit. You have camera number 2, which is the one on the extreme east that is looking down. You see a couple. Oh wait, let me figure out which room they're in.
It lasts for a minute, by the way.
Okay.
Just north of room 6.
How much juice does it cost you to do this?
Plenty.
Successfully 6.
Okay.
Right. You see the door that that camera's looking at? The first door?
Yep. Room 3.
Room 5.
Oh,
room
5? Oh, the first door. Okay, the first door on the right. Yeah.
First door from the camera. Right. You see a couple of the Sleestack Chocho coming out of that room and heading toward the camera.
Okay.
Let me check something here.
They smashed the camera. Oh, shit.
Well, why would they do that?
That'd be fucking awesome. Nope, they go by the camera, and the camera itself doesn't turn, so they've gone around the corner.
Yeah. Okay. And what kind of sleeve stacks were they? Just normal people?
Chocho Sleestacks.
Oh, Chocho. Okay.
Yeah, one of them did yawn. Give me a spot hit and roll, Freddy.
Oh, fuck off.
Hmm?
Are they midgets inside Sleestack costumes?
That's success.
Sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth. Okay.
I'll just say though, don't all Sleestacks have sharp teeth?
It depends on whether you're going with the TV series or the movie. In the movie, yes. In the TV series, they didn't have teeth.
Yeah, they just gum things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, right. Other than that, for the next minute, you eventually see them coming back, and one of them is talking to the other. Oh, you can hear shit.
Yeah.
He's saying, "You'll get up eventually." And the other one goes, "Have you tried a blowjob?" It's your turn. Yeah, we'll both do it later. And they go back into room 5.
I know where that's from.
Blowjobs really have to suck in this zone with those teeth.
Mhm.
Brilliant. That's how you get up in this world.
So my eyes like come back to pull my hand away from the socket, blow out what I just saw.
As far as okay, so it sounds like he might be on this floor.
You could try a
Great.
different camera if you wanted.
You guys
do we
continue
wanna-
with the sterling work. I'm going to go and get some insider information. I go over to the waitress and start flirting with her.
Give me a seduction roll plus 20. She already is very interested from your previous seduction roll.
Oh my god.
Maybe she's got a smoke break coming up. Holy Christ. He's both of you two give me Sandy rolls. He's literally doing her up against a slot machine within full view of you guys. He's just
I say, guys, I'm pumping her for information.
I failed. What's the damage?
It's T6 because I'll describe what's horrifying in a second here.
Wow.
Wow, just under the problem. Yes.
Now, Freddie, it's 1. You can put it towards Sleestack, Alex Kinley having sex with Sleestack, whatever you want. What happens is, as he's fucking her, one of her tits begins to get lower and lower and lower.
And he freezes.
Google's censoring it.
And
You froze.
You froze.
oh, god damn it.
You went lower and lower and lower, and then
Am I back now?
Yeah.
yes.
We might need to get a hard line onto my computer at some point, Matt. And then an egg comes out of where he had his dick, and then she yells, "Come on the egg!" And she seems really sexually turned on by this. So, do you want to jack off in the egg, Alex?
Sure. Let's
Great.
make a Sleestack hybrid.
That's why you lost 4 points, Russ.
Okay. What's the max on? Is it Sleestack sex or is it just Sleestack?
It's normally not a sand loss for Sleestack, so you can put it towards Sleestack sex if you want. We'll have the max for this be 6.
Wait.
Yeah.
If it's Sleestack sex, I would argue I'm like jaded by all the porn I watched that one time.
Yeah, but you made your sanity roll, so apparently it paid off, right?
Yeah, but would I even suffer 1 for that? Or
No. It's
okay.
Make it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Jason, yeah.
It's okay, guys. All I have to do is watch one porno and I'll max it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to give sand loss for all the fucking Sleestack porn you guys fucking watch. Jesus.
And by the way, it's Sleestack. I've got it maxed out, but Sleestack normally is a sand roll.
Oh, is it? Well, then put it towards Sleestack. Sorry, Russ.
It maxes at 8.
There you go.
It must have, because I'm sure we picked that up when we went to the Lost City world or whatever.
You're right.
Got that maxed out very quick.
Good
All right.
man.
Well, I can't go Stark Rating bug out from Sleestack anymore, so
There you go.
I can lose Sam, but I can't go completely mad.
Alex Kinley helping out the other PCs every step of the way.
Yep.
Freddie, please add
Welcome
that
to
to your sheet for Sleestack max of 8. Eventually, we'll lose you some sand toward that shit. No problem. She goes to stuff her bra somewhere she takes the egg with her. You're not sure if it's gonna be a Sleestack kid or an omelet. You have no idea. So, nor do you really give a shit. You were the first person to get to fuck a Sleestack, and you did it in the fucking hotel for reasons.
Classy,
right? Yeah. So anyway,
As far as what this guy likes to do, we could go to the library and look up some microfiche. I'm sure there's lots of magazine articles and stuff on them.
Probably.
It'll be microfiche though, because it's the 80s.
I remember how to use a microfiche machine, which annoys me.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's go do some research on Todd Christopher.
I think you guys have got most of the research on them already.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you've even got the old magazine article and stuff.
Can you put us up on that page?
Oh, by the way, Logan, I've got Tesco's coming between 3 and 4. So when there's a knock on the door, don't worry about it. I'll get it and take care of it all.
Do I need to panic?
No.
Are they here for your soul?
Maybe.
Okay. Which page were you wanting to be on? Oh, that page. Sorry, here it comes. Chunk. There you go. Keep in mind, it's not actually a wiki article. It's just the format in case, blah, blah, blah. It's actually on BBS, microfiche, whatever. So, yeah, you've got plenty of information on this hooligan.
Got to zoom in some
Now,
more.
keep in mind that this guy is currently like 62 years old. Those of you who've had their penises signed by him or stood next to somebody getting their penis signed by him know that he is not in great shape. He's constantly wearing a wig. He's thin. He's emaciated. Looks creepy as fuck. Surprisingly soft hands, though, Alex Kinley. And
Bit cold though.
and yeah, so he physically speaking, the word threat isn't really there. They're essentially working on fighting a geriatric at this point.
Right.
Yeah, well,
And
we
that's,
know he's a bit more than that.
wow, you suspect.
Hmm. 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 Yes. Ideas are forming.
I like to hear that.
Good.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, we still have the one problem that we know that he is pause rated. That does not help. Damn
Right.
you, pause.
Yeah. Otherwise, a sniper rifle by a follow spot might be a good
Yeah.
tactic.
I was like, even with really low skill, we could all just take a pot shot, use
Mhm.
cards to up the skill. But yeah, with the pods, it's like, nah.
Oh, could Alex Kinley please give me a con endurance roll? I'm just curious on something here.
Got STDs.
I have them all already, so can't possibly see what would.
It shows his dick. It shows like a guy in a dick costume battling people in STD costumes. Ching, ching with swords.
Glowing white. Ah! Paladin dick. I am a success on the con endurance.
Great. Put a check next to it.
Mhm.
I
All right.
really like an interesting Slee Stack STD, but you know.
Could have been fun.
Yeah.
Right. So what,
Okay,
we're
so-
going to go and do this? Did we decide we're going to go and find out more information, or we got everything?
I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Is what Logan is saying.
What about his
Yeah.
what about his other dudes? Did we look much into like the manager and stuff like that?
No, we haven't. We can do that.
Okay.
All we know about the manager is he's a bit of a party animal.
That's good.
Is he?
That could definitely come in handy. I know how to party.
I know you know.
It shows Alex sitting there with some guy's decapitated head, screaming and shit with a beer in the other. So you're going to go to a library or something?
No, I don't think we'd find that information out from a library.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I suppose if he's registered with the company.
We have his name as well.
Yeah.
The
All right.
manager.
Well, I suppose we could start with the library. It might have some information there on him, or newspapers.
Some news stories or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It shows 10 Slee Stack dollars later. It shows you guys arrive at the library. Who wants to go in first?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go first.
I'll go. All right.
Okay, you go. Sorry. You want to go first?
Too late. You get some spider webs across your hair as you go through the door. You're like, apparently this place it's completely empty except for you and the librarian who looks at you guys like she looks panicked when you first come in, and she says, "This is the library."
You might want to get someone to clean out.
Yeah, I mean,
Coming.
Okay.
God damn. Matt says something and they fucking appear. I'll tell you what, that's a little scary, Logan.
All right. Well, I'll turn to Rock.
Mhm.
How do you find stuff?
They're out
And-
back, Matt. They always come into the back.
Oh no, in the bathtub.
They're supposed to.
How do you find stuff? I make a library use scroll and we find indexes, hopefully. There should be indexes on magazines and stuff like that.
Indexes, right? So that's how Joshua did it. I will also do so and find help.
What did you order, Matt? Oh. Right.
God.
Freddie is incapable of using a old-fashioned library like this. He is enraged by the card catalog.
Oh,
What?
come on. All right. No, that's not worth using a reverse dice on. I failed by one.
Do you want to reroll?
No, reverse dice would be better than reroll. All right, fine. I'll reverse dice on that.
Wait, hold on.
No?
You
I
sure?
wouldn't reverse dice on that, dude. Before you reverse
I'll just send
dice,
a reroll on mine.
ask Matt about that. He'll tell you
Yeah.
wonderful things about reverse dice, my friend.
All right, let's wait and see if Matt is able to do the research. If not,
He might. He was a world famous detective before he became an alcoholic slee stack fucking womanizer.
I'll spend a reroll on
Yep.
mine.
Okay.
Why? I like the thought of Freddie becoming enraged by the card catalog and just yelling, "This is not how you should conduct research," and just losing his shit in the library.
It might still happen.
You know, Freddie, it occurs to me that it might be better to do this in another zone because the records will still be there.
That's why I asked if the casino existed or not.
Ah, right. Okay, so we're in a different timeline entirely. Got it.
Mm.
Well, you are surrounded by slee stack. That's
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah, we would have.
I can't believe you ordered veg. That's so weird.
Mm.
Are you trying to get healthy again?
Trying to get a bit healthy again.
Yeah. The other two have wound themselves into a corner and need Kinley to save them.
You need a third roll. 3 rolls almost always means one guy makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Well, Russ, if you want to reread any of the notes that are currently up, you can feel free to do so.
Right.